Deshaun Watson announces injury update as Shedeur Sanders gets removed from Browns camp. He is back. After re-rupturing his Achilles tendon almost 9 months ago, Deshaun Watson is ready for the big stage once again. And at such a perfect time. Just when the Browns were concerned with Sanders' injury, that left sidelined from training camp, Watson has made his announcement with a post on Instagram. He captioned the reel, #focused for OVEX more GLOY. But in the reel, he was seen in the workout room, putting in the shift with only the background sound playing over the clip. It was about getting up, from down under. The BG sound said, "A man who earns success the hard way never forgets the struggle. He remembers the nights with no sleep, the days full of doubt, and the silence when no one believed in him. He didn't get lucky. He got focused. While others waited, he worked. While they talked, he built. His success wasn't handed to him. It was earned in pain and sacrifice, and in silence. Now that he's here, he doesn't need to speak. Whether he will join training camp, preseason, or regular season will all depend on Stefanski's plans for him. Will he compete for the starting position with the 4 other QBs on the roster? Or does Stefanski have another plan for him? Either way, his return to the squad is a huge addition. The Cleveland Browns quarterback room, once buzzing with promise and healthy competition, has suddenly turned into a war zone of uncertainty. In a shocking twist that sent tremors across the NFL landscape, Deshaun Watson announced a personal injury update, just hours before rookie sensation Shedeur Sanders was officially removed from Browns training camp. For a team with playoff aspirations and a fanbase starved for quarterback consistency, the double blow felt like a gut punch in slow motion. Deshaun speaks, but it's not good news. It was supposed to be a routine day of practice in Berea, with Deshaun Watson expected to take most of the first-team representatives. But instead of jogging onto the field, the franchise quarterback took the podium with a solemn look. "I've been battling some discomfort in my throwing shoulder the last couple weeks," Watson admitted. "After talking with the trainers and getting more tests, we're taking a step back to make sure I don't risk long-term damage." The announcement was carefully worded, but the concern behind it was impossible to miss. Watson didn't specify a timeline for return, but sources close to the organization say he'll be re-evaluated in 10 to 14 days, meaning there's a real possibility he could miss the remainder of the preseason, and perhaps more. While the team labeled it a precautionary pause, Browns fans have heard that one before. Sanders' saga takes a turn. As reporters scrambled to unpack the Watson situation, breaking news from the team's training staff dropped like a second hammer. Shedeur Sanders has been officially removed from active camp participation and placed under medical observation for ongoing shoulder issues. What began as minor soreness has now evolved into a full shutdown. Sanders hasn't thrown a ball in over a week, and despite maintaining a presence on the sidelines, sources say the pain in his throwing shoulder has not subsided. Team doctors recommended immediate withdrawal from live drills, and the coaching staff agreed, removing the rookie quarterback from all football activity until further notice. "It's disappointing, of course," said head coach Kevin Stefanski. "We had big hopes for Shedeur in this camp. But health comes first. We're going to protect our players, no matter who they are." The phrasing was careful, but the implications are big. With both Watson and Sanders now sidelined, the Browns' quarterback hierarchy is in sudden disarray. A quarterback crisis? The situation has escalated quickly, from a healthy 3-way QB room featuring Watson, Shedeur Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel, to a camp where only Gabriel is healthy and taking representatives. The undrafted Oklahoma product, who was viewed as a developmental project at best, now finds himself at the center of the Browns' offense. And to his credit, he's responded with confidence. In the latest team scrimmage, Gabriel connected on 9 of 11 passes and ran in a score, showing command and calm under pressure. But even his strongest supporters admit, this is not the plan Cleveland drew up for Week 1. And if Watson's rest turns into a missed start, or if Shedeur's injury lingers deeper into the season, the Browns may be facing the most unthinkable outcome of all: starting a rookie undrafted quarterback in a season opener. Deion Sanders reacts. Back in Colorado, Coach Prime wasted no time addressing his son's camp removal during a media appearance. "My son ain't soft. Let's get that straight," Deion said sternly. "He's hurt, not broken. There's a difference." He went on to defend the Browns' handling of the situation but left one message crystal clear. "When Shedeur gets back, and he will get back, you'll better be ready. Because he's coming with something to prove." It was classic Prime, protective, passionate, and unfiltered. But it also echoed the growing frustration in Sanders' camp. Shedeur had been on a rapid rise. He was in line for backup duties and getting whispers of a possible mid-season debut if Watson stumbled. Now, he's fighting just to return to the field before October. Browns fans in a frenzy. Social media exploded in the hours following the Watson and Sanders news. Hashtags like #QBChaos and #DogPoundPanic began trending, while some fans called for the front office to sign a veteran quarterback, just in case. Former Browns QB Colt McCoy's name was floated. Others begged for a reunion with Jacoby Brissett. A few Wild fans even suggested calling up Cam Newton for a tryout. Not again, one tweet read. Please, not another QB disaster season. Cleveland's fear is not unfounded. The city's painful history of quarterback turmoil is well documented. And just when it seemed like a new era was dawning, here come the clouds again. Stefanski's gamble. Kevin Stefanski now faces the most critical stretch of his tenure. His quarterback room is on life support, the media pressure is building, and fan confidence is wavering. His message to the team after both announcements: "We've been here before. This is the NFL. No excuses. Just opportunities." It's a noble sentiment, but the margin for error just shrank significantly. And unless Watson's re-evaluation brings good news, or Shedeur pulls off a quick recovery, Stefanski may have to roll into the season with a depth chart no one predicted, and few trust.